Hey guys, do you know that the current fossil fuel reserves would last only till 2060? So we need to start relying on renewable sources of energy and maybe find new ways to use the sun's energy more efficiently, and one such way is the Dyson Sphere, which might be a reality into the future. To know more, stay tuned. Let's hope that we do not finish our civilization with nuclear wars, overpopulation, global warming, or get killed by a meteor. And we keep on advancing our technology and accelerate the space explorations, then maybe in next 1,000 years we would become a type 2 civilization. And if you don't know what this type 2 means, then tap on the I button and watch my video on Kardashev scale. Type 2 civilization can use the energy of its sun, and for that we need ultra mega structures called the Dyson spheres. So a Dyson sphere is actually a thought experiment by Sir Freeman Dyson. So it is actually a collection of large number of small objects orbiting the sun and using the sunlight to create energy in a large scale. There are many types of Dyson spheres, such as Dyson swarm, Dyson bubble, or the Dyson shell, but the most practical one is the Dyson swarm. This mega structure would be a transition for the humans from planetary species to interstellar species. So mainly the Dyson swarm would consist of small satellites orbiting the sun, and if each satellite would be 1 meter square in area, we would need almost 3 into 10 to the power 15 or 3 quadrillion of them to capture the sun's energy. But the most difficult part will be to get the material, as 100 quintillion tons of materials will be needed. So that much material cannot be extracted from Earth. So we may have to extract the essential metals from Mercury and even set up manufacturing plants of the satellites there, as it is close to the sun. So such a structure might be hypothetical for us, but maybe in the future it would become real. So the reasons for Mercury being the best place for the manufacturing of satellites or solar panels are: Mercury would be rich in metals. It has no atmosphere and very less gravity, so launching the satellites to space is very easy. By that time, humans would have become so advanced that robots would take care of all the business of building the materials. The energy demand for building the equipments would be fulfilled by the sun's energy, which is present more in Mercury. So the advanced civilization building the Dyson swarm could either send the solar panels or mirrors to orbit the sun. The mirrors would concentrate the energy at some specific point from where it would be used, which is much more efficient than the solar panels. If we could harness even 1% of the sun's energy, then it would be an unbelievable change for our species, and then use this energy for interstellar explorations or terraforming. So now, as you know everything about the Dyson sphere, you must be thinking that the advanced alien civilizations might have built this, or maybe building it. So the answer is maybe yes. The scientists have recently discovered a star whose intensity is decreasing every day. On comparing this star's behavior with another stars of the same age, it is found that this star is behaving very abnormally. it is found that the star's brightness fluctuates between massive ranges, sometimes a little bit to a humongous 22%. And this can be done only by something massive like the Dyson sphere, because even the largest planets cannot decrease its sun's brightness by more than 2 to 3%. And the star has been constantly dimming since a century. So now it's up to you whether you think it is the work of aliens or something else. So this was all about the Dyson spheres. Thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for more astounding topics.